salute. Salame, chef.
Now I kindly plead to the Honorable Minister to receive the Guard of Honor and also inspect the parade.
श्रीमान, परेड आपके निरीक्षण के लिए हाजिर हो।
The Guard of Honor is given by Mr. Carey Fernandez, PSI of Vasco Police Station. And the national anthem which you heard was sung by the students of Municipal High School.
Yes, sir.
श्रीमान, परेड चलाने की अनुमति प्रदान करें। इस कदम के फासले पर प्लेटूनों के कॉलम में दाहिने से मध्य से गुजरेगा नंबर 1 प्लेटून
first platoon belongs to the NCC Army Boys and Girls of the Vasant Joshi College, Varinagar, marching with pride. Second platoon belongs to the Keshav Shruti High School, Dabolim, which is marching ahead with confidence. Now we have the Goa Police of the Vasco Police Station marching with honor. And the platoon is headed by the platoon commander, Mr. Plato Cavallo, PSI of Vasco Police Station. Then we have the students of Mother of Mercy, Badem Nagar, marching with pride. Next, we have the students of Our Lady of Destero High School marching with dignity. A huge round of applause for all the platoons for putting up this wonderful show. And the energetic band which you heard this time is being played by the students of St. Teresa High School. A huge round of applause. Girl spirit out there playing the band for us on this auspicious occasion.
A very happy Republic Day as we move into the 76th year of our great republic called India, Bharat. Present here for this lovely occasion, the MLA of Vasco and the SPDA chairperson, Mr. Daji Salkar, the MLA of Murmugaon, Mr. Sankalp Amonkar, the ZP of Sankwal, Anita Torat, the Sarpanch of Chicalim, Mr. Kamla Prasad Yadav, Mrs. Ashwarya Korgaonkar, Deputy Sarpanch, Mauvin Godinho, Ethel Nunes, Nihal Keni, both my OSDs, Prasid Naik, the Deputy Director of Panchayat and also Under Secretary in my office, Sunita Yadav, Poonam Chari, Deepak Bandodkar, Sapna Kurade, Shailesh Mayankar, all the elected Panch members, Deputy Collector, SDOP of Murmugaon, Mr. Bhagwan Karmali, Mamladar Prananjay Pandit, Gajesh Shirodkar, Mamladar, our DYSP Gurdas Kadam, Kapil Naik PI, Smita Gaonkar, Brahma Pawar, Shashikant Kanolkar, Ajay Thorat, Marida Mehta, and all the other important dignitaries, friends. As we move to celebrate 75 years of the great republic called Bharat, India, as we move in the 76th year, Swarnim Bharat, that is Golden India, Virasat, our Vikas, heritage and development is the theme. It is time to ponder about our country. It is time to think, to introspect, to think about the future, think about the past. First of all, if to proclaim our country as a great republic called Bharat, let me recollect the sacrifices made by all the freedom fighters for the freedom that we attained. You know, before attaining freedom, we were always under some colonial rule or other in different parts of the country. Even in Goa, we were under the Portuguese. The Britishers left us after the great agitation, sacrifices of all sorts. They went to the extent, if I may recollect, the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, just lining up people against the wall and just killing them. This type of atrocities were faced all over the country. We did not succumb. We were able to surmount with the collective will of the people, and we marched forward. At that point of time, there were many doubting Thomases who thought, will India survive such a big country, different cultures, different people, different languages, different geographical areas, historically so different. Will we survive as a nation? This was the thought. And a very important American president, former president also said, no, they will break, they'll be balkanized. Today, we should feel proud. The sacrifices of our people, our freedom fighters at that point of time, they must be very happy up there. How much our country has progressed, how much progress we have made in every sphere, that today we are called one of the most developed nations on the road to a Viksit Bharat, a self-sufficient India. There have been challenges all the way, and we have faced the challenges through different leaders with fortitude, with foresight, having faith in its people, because all the people have to ultimately contribute. The people have to come forward and perform their best in whatever task they are supposed to do. And that is how nation building takes place. And if you look at today's time, and particularly I would say the last 10, 11 years or the last 15 years have been years of tremendous progress, have been years of a visionary growth, have been years of getting the people to the forefront. Even today, we are a young youth nation. Most of our population is young. How do we channelize them? One proof and one aspect which can be viewed as that the leadership is alive to every situation, to everything that should be harnessed for the growth of our country is India has become the largest center for startups. We are number 2 or number 3 in the startup system. Our young youth coming up with innovative solutions, solutions that will lead to the betterment of humanity, solutions which will lead to the rise of our economy. You take any sector, there were just a few AIMS colleges. Today, how many do we have? We are aiming to have it even in Jammu and Kashmir, such an institution. We have increased the number of IITs, the number of universities, the number of, I would say, awesome institutions, the number of collaborations that are going to take place with foreign aid, by industry, by business, by the economic growth. We should skill our people. We should see that our people are attuned to the modern technology, and that is how he has come, and that is into getting good results in every sphere or activity that a national exhibition of the various departments, whether it was ISRO, whether it was Agriculture Department, whether it was the Geological Survey of India, surveying where there are minerals. Our country is really rich in every sense of the word. You have titanium having been discovered in a place like Jammu and Kashmir, only it has to be mined. Today, when we move into the electrical world, we want our pollution to be less. We need this type of minerals to be exploited, and this is being done in a very systematic manner. Who has been able to get the real forces that help a country to develop, build up and move forward? It is none other than persona of Shri Narendra Modi. It is only in the last 10 years he has delivered what he says. We are lucky to have such a leader like him, that we are able to move forward and take our country to great heights. Even the launch of satellites is 10 times more. Even the launch of satellites, multiple satellites by our rockets up in the sky, where they say it is like going to heaven. Our country has been able to show it and do it, which shows what progress we have achieved. We have seen during the COVID period, we have seen how people suffered. One thing we realized, we need food to eat. Yesterday, while visiting that exhibition, I was pretty impressed by the progress we have made nationally in all the states as far as agriculture is concerned. One focus which our Prime Minister has given us is towards millets. It was called, all these millets were called poor people's food, but it is the most nutritious food that one can have for building up oneself at a least cost. So what is important is that we need to have good food, and the food security is looked after by various research and practices, which by adopting the best possible ones, including technology in that sector from countries like Israel. Similarly, there is no sphere that work has not been done. You look at our national highways, it is said a great country like America was born due to the highways and roads. Today, we are in the same mold under Shri Nitin Gadkari ji. Look at the number of roads that have come up. Look at the number of bridges that have come up. And a vivid example how Goa has progressed. just a few days back, apart from the third bridge at Mandovi, the second bridge at Zuari. You look at the recent inauguration that has taken place in Murmungao. Shri Nitin Gadkari ji launched a triple road, you can say almost. There already was a bridge over the railways. Over that, he has built this particular bridge and then another road as well. It is 3 roads over each other. The triple layer road, you can call it. This was never there. This is not there anywhere in Goa. Murmungao has shown the way. Murmungao Taluka has shown that if Vasco da Gama city was the prime and best planned city at one point of time, today with the central help of the central government going out of the way to help us, how much Goa has progressed, that itself is a very open example. Open example is the work of the flyover which is going on from Dabolim to Pininagar, which will thereafter go up till the Verna junction, which shows that we are moving in a manner how the great so-called most developed countries moved. We are getting into that mold. But to do all this, my dear friends, we need the support of the people. Good work should be recognized. Good progress made should be applauded. Instead, what do we see in society? Today, perhaps with the performance of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, as well as our government here in Goa, doing the tremendous progress, whether in the country, whether here in Goa, perhaps the opposition feels frustrated. All false narratives are always being promoted, leading to more negativity than any positivity. We tend to watch what is negative. That makes easy headlines. That makes easy reporting. That makes easy traction over the TV where people watch. But this is not the thing what we should be doing. Applaud the positive things. Recognize what good has been done. It is only then we will really march to real progress. As we call this particular year as the year of Golden India, as we call this particular year a year of heritage and development, what better example can I give you when we had on the 19th of December this year for the 4th time consecutively a vintage and classic car rally wherein vintage cars were projected. Vintage cars which were really awesome looking, which you cannot see anywhere. 120 of them were here, right here behind you in the Joggers Park. The commentator, the reporter, one of the reporter from Masaba, she said that this is one of the best parks she has seen, a world-class park. Going on to applaud the rally of vintage and classic cars. What does it show? The heritage we respect. We want to protect our heritage by preserving these cars, by making them motorable with a passion that these people, these club members have and the owners of these cars have. I compliment and congratulate them for putting all their heart out to keep them in condition. That is the way we have to keep our heritage going. And when we talk of development, we also have to talk of the heritage. As we say, Virasat or Vikas, that is the theme this year. And the theme this year is also a Golden India. Let us all be true participants in the golden era which is going to be there for the next 25 years. Our growth to a 5 trillion economy is going to be simply with contribution, with efforts, with hard work, with dedication of all the citizens of India. And who leads this forward is our leader. The best leader of India that we have is Shri Narendra Modi ji, our Prime Minister, who has been able to put it all together to see that our country really marches forward. Mogad Bab Enino, खूप खुशी जाता. आज 70-80 वर्सां फुडें वयता आसतना आमी जेन्ना आमचो इतलो व्हडलो देश आमी चिंतपा जाय आमी कितें करतले आमच्या देशा पासत. आमी गोंयांत सुद्दां आसा जाल्यार आमी कितें करतले आमच्या स्टेटी पासत. आपले स्टेटी पासत करप म्हणल्यार तुमकांच ते करप तो जावन तुम्ही कितें बरेपण हाडटले करतले कश्ट घेतले आमचे स्टेट फुडें वयतली आमची स्टेट फुडें वचप म्हणल्यार तुम्ही फुडें वचप आनी म्हाका दिसता बरेपण सगळ्यांकूच मेळटले शिक्षणा म्हळ्यार तुम्ही हिंगा सगळे स्टुडंट आसा म्हूण म्हाका सांगून दिसता तुम्ही पळयला कशें चड आनी चड इम्प्रुवमेंट तुमचे स्कुलांनी येयत आसा तुमकां जाय ते आमी वर्च्युअल क्लासरूम्स करून दिल्ले आसा आमी टेक्नॉलॉजी एडॉप्ट करता आणि जी शिक्षणाची पॉलिसी आमचे मान्य डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत फुडें व्हरत आसा म्हाका दिसता जे एज्युकेशनानसून लोक वयर सरता अचिव्हमेंट आपले दाखयता आपले शिक्षणा वरवीं मुखार वयता ते चड प्रमाणान आणि मोठ्या प्रमाणान तुमचे वरवीं आमकां पळोवपाक मेळटले एक लक्षात दवरा देशा मुखार काडपाचे काम आमचे आसताच जो सरकार आसता तेंचे आसता जे कोण म्युनिसिपालिटीन आसा तेंचे आसता जे कोण आमचे पंचायतीन आसा तेंचे आसता पूण तेच बरोबर आमचे प्रत्येक नागरिकाची जबाबदारी आसता देश आमी आमचो बांदून घेवपा जाय आमची युनिटी जी आमी म्हणटा आमची एकता आमी राखून दवरपा जाय आणि तेन्नाच आमी मुखार वचपाक शकतले आज आनीकूय म्हाका उल्लेख करपाक जाय आमचे हांगा वाव प्लांट आसा आमचे म्युनिसिपल वर्कर आसा आमी सदांच म्हणटा आमचे भांगराचें गोंय आमी गोल्डन इंडिया म्हणटा तेन्ना आमी चिंतपा जाय आमचें भांगराचें गोंय आमी सांबाळटले जाल्यार आमी खऱ्या अर्थान क्लीन आणि ग्रीन जे आमी म्हणटा स्वच्छता की और बडो जे आमचे प्रायम मिनिस्टर म्हणटा आमी खऱ्यांनी निवड दवरपाक जाय ते निवडसाणी लागून आमी विसरपा जायना याद करपाक जाय हे जे आमचे सॅनिटरी वर्कर काम करता ते एकदा हांव सदांच हँड्स ऑन एप्रोच हांव व्हिडिओ घेत रावता हुंय कोण कितें काम करता खरें वायट दिसता थोडे मनीस हे काम करता आमची स्वच्छता लागून आमकां बरे भाशेन दुयेंसां येवपा जायना बरे भाशेन रावपा मेळपाक हे लोक काम करतात केन्ना तेंचेय तुम्ही विचार करा आमचे जे सोल्जर आसता बॉर्डरीचेर आमचे जे नेवीन आसूं दी आमचे एअरफोर्सान आसूं दी आमी आसूं दी तेंचेय आमी याद करपाक जाय कितले त्याग ते करता सायचीन सारखे वयर ग्लेशियराचेर ते आसता देशाचे बांदपाचे काम करता तेन्ना तेंचीय आमी याद करपाक जाय नाल्यार आमी आमचेच चिंतले जाल्यार हे जावपा ना तेन्नाच देशान एक बरेपण येतले बरें कितें जाता ते प्रत्येक जाणा पळोवपा मेळटले आनी तेजो फायदो म्हाका दिसता सगळ्यांकूच जातलो सो ऑन द नोट ऑन द 76th Republic Day of our great nation let us all be positive I want everyone to have a positive attitude towards life I want everyone to live with positivity remove the negativeness which is not going to take you anywhere आपण एक आर्टिकल वाचतालो चडशी दुयेंसां आमच्या मनान पळय आमी भरतात तेजेरूच जाता नेगेटिविटीचेर आणि थिंगासून मागीर ते दुसरेच भाशेन मागीर पसरता एक व्हडल्या डॉक्टरान एक व्हिडिओ करून शेअर केला अमेरिकेचो डॉक्टर आणि तसोच एक युकेचो डॉक्टर हे भाशेन आमी चिंतपा जाय आमी पॉझिटिव्ह रावले समाजाकूय आमी बरें काम करपाक पावतले आमकांय बरेपण मेळटले देश आनी आमचो स्टेटूय मुखार वयतलो तेच बरोबर सॅनिटरी वर्करांचे हांव उल्लेख करतना लॉ अँड ऑर्डर सगळ्याहून इम्पॉर्टंट लॉ अँड ऑर्डर आसप म्हणल्यार एक देश सारको उरप एक शिस्त आसप समाजान हे पुलिसेचे काम आसता हांव तोखणाय करता आमचे वास्को पुलीस स्टेशन खास करून आमचे DYSP PI आनी PSI आनी सगळे पुलीस आहात तेंचे की तुम्ही बेस्ट पुलीस स्टेशन इन गोवा म्हणून तुमकां एवॉर्ड मेळ्ळा तुमची खऱ्यांसून मनानसून हांव तोखणाय करता आनी समजता हे एवॉर्ड मेळ्ळा ते एवॉर्ड मेळ्ळा ते प्रमाणे तुम्ही बरे भाशेन सुरक्षीत आमकां दवरतले समाजान एक बरे लॉ अँड ऑर्डर दवरतले आनी कायदो सगळे शिस्तांच लोक पाळटले ही अपेक्षा धरून आनी हांव जाणा फुडल्या 25 वर्सां भितर भारत असलो देश आसपाना आमी इतले फुडें गेले आसतले आमी इतले मुखार वचून द मोस्ट डेव्हलप्ड कंट्री वे एवरीबडी आदी आमकां आमी केन्ना म्हणटा आमचे विश्वगुरू श्री नरेंद्र मोदीजी खरे विश्वगुरू कित्याक आमी हे वर्ल्डाचे लिडर जावपाचे आसा 5 ट्रिलियन इकॉनॉमी न्हू आम्ही 10 ट्रिलियन आणि त्याच्यावर मायच ट्रिलियन इकॉनॉमी येता ते decades, next decades, we are supposed to reach that level. We will definitely reach with something for everyone, with prosperity of every citizens of this country in mind, with prosperity of every Goan in mind. I commend you to help in the great task of nation building. Let us see that our republic is truly great and you feel proud of it. Thank you very much indeed.
सावधान बघा
परेड विसर्जन करने की अनुमति प्रदान करें।